Hey guys, so this is the part 2 of my declutter video, and in this video I will show my eye makeup drawer and how I'll be decluttering them. If you have not watched my part 1 already, which is my face makeup drawer of foundation, concealer, bronzer, highlighter, blush, do watch that. I will give the link in upper right hand side and in description as well. And I've explained there why I'm doing the declutter, what is my thought process behind keeping any product, so you will be like aware of all of that and you will not feel like incomplete. So please do watch that before watching this one. Now let's move on to decluttering my second drawer, which is eye makeup products. Let me start with all the eyelash products. So this is my eyelash box. So I have this small containers holding all my eyelashes, fake lashes, and I have eyelash glue, an eyelash applicator which I don't use. I don't like to apply eyelashes, but I use them occasionally for my makeup tutorials. But in real life I hate using eyelashes. I just feel like uncomfortable, and I am more comfortable with just mascara, and but I keep them because some like makeup looks which I do look great with like false lashes on, so I keep some for that. Coming to this one, I have all my like travel size eyeshadow palettes. So I got this Ulta Essentials palette. So this I got free in a like 16 or 18 piece kit with my purchase. All these are like mostly all these are very shimmery shades. You can just use them like standalone. So I keep smaller palettes like this for my travel. I don't like to take big palettes. I love taking my Tartelette in Tease palette. It has got some great matte and shimmery shades. Lorac Pro Matte palette. It's a small palette, but it has got all the like essentials, and these shades you can combine nicely with other shades. So I keep this small size matte palette. This ColourPop Q-Tape palette is, I just love this palette. The shades are so lovely and I reach for it all the time. I just love warm tone palettes, and the shades are like too pretty, and this is like one of my favorite palettes. And I think over the time I may get rid of this one because I don't see any like different shades. Okay, most of the palettes I got very recently. I don't have too much eye palettes, as you can see. So decluttering means thinking very hard, which I don't use frequently, which is this one Makeup Revolution palette. I feel all the shades in here I already have in the Naked 3 palette. Similar shades as you can see, and I think this is clearly a dupe for this one. You can see the colors. This is like definitely a dupe for the Naked 3 palette, and I love my Naked 3 palette. I also like this one. The quality is good, but I don't feel like keeping a similar shade palette in my collection because I may not use it, so I'm just going to get rid of this one. All these palettes are like very different, so that's how I pick my eyeshadow palettes. I don't like to keep like similar tone eyeshadows, so that I can create different looks with each palette. I don't have redundant colors. So I like this one NYX Avant Pop because the colors are like very unique and very fun, so definitely going to use in summer. It is a very cool tone palette overall. It's a very cool tone palette. Mostly I like warm tone palettes, but I kept this one for like occasional use. These shades will be really pretty transition shades as well. This will act a really great pop of color. I don't use it often, but I'm just keeping it since the color is like very unique. And I got the Naked Smoky palette also. Is good. I don't reach for the darker shades, but I definitely reach for the silver tone shades here and the bronze coppery tone shades. The shades are really lovely So I'm definitely keeping this. This is a nice like cool tone palette here as well. This is a rose gold rosy palette here. I use it all the time, like in my everyday life. When I go out to like shopping or anywhere, I just pop in like this shade of this shade of this one, this one. This is a night transition shade of this one. I just use the shades in my everyday life, so I'm definitely keeping this. These two I got very recently in my haul. You may have already seen that. I got this at half price. This is Lorac. I've not even used it. I still have the plastic here. So this is Lorac's Unzipped Desert Sunset, and you can see the shades are so pretty and different compared to other palettes I have. So that's how I like my collection to be. All palettes have something unique, and I like to use like one palette at a time. So definitely going to use more in summer. This one is, I just love it. Oh my god, I've already dug into it and used it. I'm using it actually in my everyday life when I'm going out, and these days I just love doing a subtle like eye makeup using the shades here. This is the perfect everyday use eyeshadow palette. You can do so many different looks with this only one palette. So but I think I want to declutter some more. I am going to put some in the maybe pile. I'm going to put this one from Ulta in the maybe pile because I'm not actually using this much, and the shades are like similar to this palette here. So these are the final stuff I have. Coming to single eyeshadow, feeling like I want to declutter some here. Definitely getting rid of Essence Metal Glam eyeshadow. I got this like way back in India. I wanted a golden eyeshadow, but it doesn't look golden at all. It's a very shimmery, like in my skin tone it just gives a shimmer. It doesn't look golden, so for that I'm getting rid of this. I'm getting rid of Maybelline Color Tattoo. It's very difficult to work with, I feel, even when with like applying with fingers. I'm definitely getting rid of this. From the single ones here, I'm keeping all the next ones. Got them not very long ago. Keeping most of the Color Pop ones because I use them all the time, and this is the only shade I don't use. I may get rid of it eventually, but all these shades here I use frequently. Two are very nice, like inner corner highlight color, so for that only I'm keeping it. Most of the shades are like very bright and warm tone, which I love. Nothing is like very too old, just to get rid of. The ones which were old I just discarded, so that's done. These are two of the eyeshadow primers I have, Urban Decay and Milani. I use them from time to time, definitely keeping it. This is Elf glitter primer, only glitter primer I have, so keeping it. This is NYX loose glitter. I don't like to use glitter on my eyes. I'm keeping, if I may incorporate it at some point this year in my makeup look, so I'm keeping this one. And I just love this Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. They are so easy to apply. The glitter doesn't move, very effortless, like glitter eyeshadows. You can try, and I use this in my New Year's makeup look. If you want, you can watch that. Definitely keeping it. I just got it few days back. Coming to eyeliners, I'm thinking I should get rid of few here. I'm going to get rid of this NYX liquid liner. It's a glossy liner. I've used it almost, so I'm going to get rid of this. These are the NYX Jumbo Eye pencils. This I love for lower waterline to brighten my eyes. And these are just white and basic white and black. I keep them. Some colorful eyeliners, like few colorful ones. I use them occasionally, not very frequently. So keeping this colorful eyeliners. I love this NYX matte liquid liner. I use it all the time. This Tila one I'm going to get rid of. I'm kind of okay with this, but I don't love this one. It kinds of bleeds a little when applied, so I'm going to get rid of this. I've used it fairly also, so it's kind of old. And this Ulta gel eyeliner I got at a very low price last year in a haul. I use them sometimes. My eye look is very simple, so I just pop them in my like upper lids, and I'm good to go. I'm definitely keeping them. And I have few like brown ones I use frequently. So I'm keeping this Marc Jacobs one I got in PR. I love it. Use it all the time in my waterline. I got this Ulta gel liner in black in a recent haul, and I've used in my waterline recently. It stayed put, so I'm going to use this black in my waterline. This is a small Stila one I got as a sample with the purchase of this and the Stila liquid lipstick set. So I'm going to keep it and maybe use this up. This brown ones I like to use them over my eyelids and just smoke it out a little for an easy eye look. And Essence Kajal pencil again for waterline. And I love this Essence gel liner. This is the only gel liner I have. So these are the eyeliners, pencils and gel. Coming to mascaras. Okay, I got two Ulta's amped lashes. So one of them is old, one of them is new. Let me see. I like them. I used to use them. Okay, this is the new, I think. So I'm going to get rid of this. It just, comparing by weight, this kind of feels lighter. So I think I've used it fairly. This Maybelline's Big Colossal Short Volume Express Makeup by Shyla purple and blue ones I got recently just to try color mascaras. Definitely keeping them. Again, I got L'Oreal Voluminous Original just to try and compare this color mascara, so keeping them. I have few Bro products here, so I'm going to get rid of this NYX one. Definitely NYX eyebrow pencil. The shade is not a match, so I don't see myself using it at all, so going to get rid. This ABH Browiz I use all the time. I got this NYX. I got this Ultra Slim Brow Pencil recently in my haul. Used it in my recent outing actually, and I really liked it. The shade is also looks very natural on me. And these are some mascaras I got recently just to try out some of the best selling mascaras, and I just love it. I may do a different video about the mascaras this year. Again, I have not even opened this one, but I'm definitely going to try this. They are real, I think, for more than a year now. I've used it fairly. I've used it a lot this year, so I'm going to get rid of this Ulta Brow Tint. Okay, I've not used this one. I got this in a sample kit, so I might just keep it and try it out. Again, this NYX statement frame, I use it all the time. I'm using it. I got a lot of sample size products. Again, this small mascaras I like to take on my travel. I don't use them in my everyday use, but I just save and take with me during my travel, so for that I'm just keeping them. I don't take the big ones when I'm traveling. I'm done with the eye stuff. Moving to my lip makeup stuff. Eyeliners, I'm keeping it here since these are the ones I reach on an everyday basis. Then mascaras, single eyeshadows, lashes, travel eyeshadow palettes, large eyeshadow palettes, glitter ones, glitter eyeshadows and eyeshadow primer. So I think this is decent. I'm definitely going to use all of this, most of this. I'll try to use the older ones this year first, then move to new ones. So yesterday, after keeping all the stuff, I forgot to keep one more eyeshadow palette which I got like very recently again. It was 50% off in Ulta's sale, and I got it after I filmed my haul video, so I did not show it in that video. So here is Lorac Mega Pro 4. I have already the Lorac Pro Matte. This is my second Lorac Pro eyeshadow palette. I love Lorac eyeshadows. I think they have very like buttery smooth eyeshadows. They blend very nicely. So for that reason, when I saw this at 50% off, I thought to get it, because again the color scheme was like very unique. It's very different from what I have in my other eyeshadow palettes. So here is the shades. So it's a like mix of, it's mostly like a cool toned palette, and with some like rich colors here. So it's a very interesting palette. I love like this color here, this color, blues and greens, I really love it, and silver as well. And this is a very unique shade, so I'm excited to try this palette out. I may do a video of this, swatching it out or doing some makeup looks, so I'll definitely try this out. This palette, I'll keep it here over my travel eyeshadow palette divider. So this is the only place it's fitting because it's a very large palette. So this is the end result after decluttering all the 3 drawers. And if you have not watched the other videos, please do check it out. If you liked watching this declutter video and would like to watch some declutter videos from me in future, don't forget to give a thumbs up and do hit the bell button to get notified of my future videos, and please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.